Hello and welcome to episode 22 of our Timberborn Update 3 Harder Mode Let's Play with the Iron Teeth faction. We are a little bit into our 26-day drought here in cycle 22. Last episode, of course, we spent some time optimizing our storage. We're not quite done with that, and we managed to get a little bit of water stuck over here. We're in the process of continuing to build all of this out. That's going to take probably, I don't know, rest of this episode maybe to get this built, and then these two layers right here. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. One thing we really need to fix, and fast, is the supply chain coming from our main district here over to District 23 that really should have a different name, as should our other district over here that is now all trees that have been paused. So yeah, suffice to say, I am accepting name suggestions in the comments. If you feel so inclined, drop one. Let me know what district you're referring to, and who knows, maybe that'll be the name we end up calling all this other stuff. But we've got a couple ideas to fix our supply chain problems. The regular vanilla distribution posts just do not work super well. They take a very, very long time, especially when your beavers are on 16-hour days, and you're starting to lose all of your bots because you can't keep up metal production. So I do have 4 of them currently working here in this efficient mine getting the scrap metal out. We are using explosives to do so. So this is the efficient recipe. They're going 24/7, 365. Well, assuming that the world in which this game takes place has 365-day years, 24-hour days, and 7-day weeks. But I digress. Once again, these guys are going to be kept pretty busy. In fact, I'm kind of tempted right now, since we're really not doing a whole lot of production here, I'm kind of tempted to just take most people out of this, most bots, that is, out of this district, and just kind of let them do what they will. We'll up this to 10 in the other district, just so we can have full participation over here in the mine. We'll go ahead and get all 10 going. They can go pretty much indefinitely because we have this engine here, and we have our charging stations that eventually will be built. Might take a little while, but yeah, they'll keep that under control, and we'll be keeping track here. Should probably build storage for for scrap metal. That would probably be smart. Would be something we should definitely do. So we'll go ahead and put some... Actually, let's not build that there because we're going to put trains there eventually. Let's find another spot, maybe up here. Yeah, that'll be fine right there. So that's going to take them 800 years to get fixed. Everybody is hungry because there is no food and there's only a little water. So clearly we need to do something here. We don't have any bots in this district. We have 31 jobs that can be done by bots that are currently not being done by bots. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and migrate out of... why do I have 32 minimum beavers over here? I'm going to go ahead and migrate pretty much all of these guys out of here. We'll go down to, say, 8 regular beavers. And let them go do literally anything else, because they're going to starve to death eventually and not have anything to drink as well, because distribution posts are wonky. We have a couple different ways to fix that, though. We do have a 10x distribution post, which we theoretically can still build. It's just a distribution post where one beaver can export the equivalent of 10 regular beavers worth of cargo to other districts. And yeah, as you can see, it's a plus 900% carrying capacity. And then we have this drop-off market as well. We can research both of these immediately. This is a mod, by the way. I think it's just called 10x distribution post in the mod menu. I don't know for sure, so if that's incorrect, I am sorry for that. But oh, this one actually cooperates with the flipping. Okay, I gotta find a good spot to put this. Realistically, it probably should be right here next to the next to this other district, but I don't really have anywhere to build that that's not just kind of over here. I guess I could just replace this. What do we do? We got water. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming in that way. So I guess probably what is going to be the smartest thing to do is figure out, just get rid of those two things and pop this guy in right here. If I can, oh, I wasn't pushing R. There we go. Make sure we get the correct orientation. All right, let's get that going. Then we'll have 6 beavers working there. Make that the absolute top priority. And then we'll come over here. See if we can find a good spot for our drop-off market. Really, honestly, doesn't matter, I don't think. But I will put that there anyway. Just give them a nice spot to drop stuff off. Now this is going to require logs and treated planks, so it's kind of a catch-22 situation of, well, what are you going to do? But it is what it is. Eventually I will click the right button for the levees. We are very slowly working on getting everything else taken care of here. Shouldn't be too terribly long. Why are these bots not using the charging station? That is baffling to me. Alright, so we'll let them, hopefully they can build this stuff pretty quickly. The metal blocks could be a challenge, considering this district has none. And we are currently importing scrap metal that is being exported by this one guy. I want to keep the metal blocks in this district that are already here. But I am going to go ahead and stop exporting the metal blocks just so we have a fighting chance. Of course, turn these back on since we don't have any golems, bots, etc. because they're all dying because there's no metal. We are going to have to put our regular beavers back in here. Alright, so that is, well, should be good to go. Yeah, we're just waiting on the metal blocks now. Let's go ahead and turn on our turbo mode. Still managing to get 20-ish FPS, mostly. But if it's clear we're not going to have metal blocks here anytime soon, then I'm not really going to be too tempted to have this on turbo mode the whole time, because it's honestly, it's not sustainable. It just doesn't work. So we'll take it back down to 2 times speed, because we've got some other stuff we can be updating and fixing here. Oh, autosave. We've seen some people in the comments are saying, hey, you don't need these because they're not as efficient storage. And yeah, well, that's correct. But I think a better target for removal would be these medium tanks, because they only hold 300. We have plenty of water. We're not going to run out. But if we can consolidate fewer containers for water, then I think we'll be in good shape with that. So just to start out with, we'll just go ahead and kill those. Our capacity, of course, is now only 44,710, which, you know, is still a pretty good amount of water. We got these tiny little dudes, just completely unnecessary at this point. So let's see, we've got any other small ones. We could probably replace a lot of these with just big ones. Go ahead and get our resources demolished here. I can't just insta-demolish all of these things, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So we'll replace that one with a supersize. This is just in a corner. I'm not really inclined to get rid of this immediately, but count your days. You'll be gone soon. And as far as the rest of the stuff goes, we're currently not really replanting any of these trees except up here. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think we even need those. And we have so much wood, and a lot of you seem to be, for some reason, kind of angry that I'm not just deleting these trees. I don't know, force a habit. But we'll go ahead, we'll delete the trees, we'll appease you. Because we really don't need the wood. We just don't. Now, which part of this was I saving? It was up here? Yeah. It's kind of hard for me to remember sometimes. Oh, we'll get them all gone. We'll get them all done. They'll be out of there, don't worry. Now, one of these areas I was going to keep for the sap. I think it was, might as well just be up here. Where can this guy reach, first off? Alright, he can't reach these first two rows, so we'll get rid of those. Alright, and that, honestly, ought to be fine. Farewell, my beautiful maple trees full of syrup that I don't need. Alright, so that's going to be all of these gone, all of these gone, and then all of these gone. And what we'll do with this space, of course, is all of our recreation. The carousel can go over here. And hopefully that'll end up working out pretty well. We are making some progress on the 10x distribution post. We have 10 metal blocks remaining. That hopefully should make this... Why are you... Seriously? You're not going to go charge yourself? It's right here. It is right here. I can't... Seriously. What do I have to do? Do I have to put up a neon sign for you to understand that you have to charge yourself here? Like, clearly they're using it. They're just kind of wandering around aimlessly because they don't understand. Do they have to see it? Do they have to have line of sight to this thing? Like, it's right here, man. Come on. Okay, now you're smart. Good. Good job. Oh, man. They're killing me here. Alright, and that's waiting on logs, of course. This is built, so that's good to see. So I don't know what the deal is with these not being able to get filled up unless we don't have anybody. Oh, okay, well that would do it. That would absolutely do it. Anybody? There we go. We get one guy. That's fine. That is fine. I guess I'll just make this a lower priority thing as well. Take this down to 2 just as easy. There we go. We still have some builders, so that is working out okay. Hopefully they'll stop dying, and these idiots will come get charged. Come on, make a left turn. Left turn. No? You just want to be miserable? All right, that's fine. We also have these control towers. We don't have the metal for it right now, but we will we'll get there. It's going to take us a little bit of time to kind of recover from this, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Not much you can do about that. Now we can, however, remove all of the cut orders from pretty much all of this. Yeah. So we'll just get rid of all of these trees because we don't need them. Don't need them, don't need them, don't need them. And we don't need these either. We'll just delete all the trees. Because we will never have enough storage for logs. That's just the way it goes. Alright, so that should be all of that, which also means lumberjack flags in this district can pretty much entirely disappear with absolutely no repercussions whatsoever. Right here, probably these trees can go away as well. Now that we have this entire district. I am going to keep, I guess, maybe just a few right here. We'll take care of that. Where's the forester over here? Is there one? I don't remember. Maybe it was this one I already got rid of. That has to be it. Alright, so we'll leave that alone. If we're not going to cut trees down, then I don't need lumberjack. I don't need lumberjack flags here either. So we'll get that taken care of. Oh, they can't get here to demolish these trees. Okay, well, we will fix that. Excuse me? Oh, I can't. Okay, I can. No, okay. I have to just build directly on top of the universal power shafts, don't I? The better question is, can I? If I go over to well-being. Oh, I forgot I had the frog statue mod. Okay, good. I can build on top of there. And these all have vertical connections, so I can quite literally put anything anywhere I want, and it will be just fine. If we're not cutting these trees down, then we don't need to plant them either. So I think what we'll end up doing is just getting rid of the forester entirely. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll get rid of the forester entirely, and they'll just, I might relocate the tapper shack also to the back side of this. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We'll put all that back here because this is actually the area they're working in. Okay, tapper shack. Oh, they have so much range, it'll be fine. Alright, let's put this guy. Can he still reach all the way? Okay, we'll have to put him, here. That's fine. Go for storage. I guess I could just have another large tank of it. Oh, that requires metal. Never mind. No, not happening. So we'll make this be maple syrup. And then they can just put all this stuff back in there. And that leaves this entire area right here open for recreational activities. So let's go ahead and put in... Gotta make sure this actually falls in the correct spot. So it's probably going to have to be a Ferris wheel. That requires metal, so we're not going to build it. Carousel requires metal. I'm going to go ahead and completely missed it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... Where is... I don't have any more metal over here. Okay, well. Do I at least have this done? No, I do not. Waiting on 5 more. Do we have anybody mining? We have 2 because these idiots can't go charge themselves. That's frustrating. Okay, there you go. Alright, now you're going to make a left turn too. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good job. Very good. You've done the absolute bare minimum. Alright, so this is working just fine here. Man, we sure have a lot of stuff coming in this district. I'm going to get rid of that, because that district should not be exporting any of those anymore. Oh. Looks like I missed a couple of those things. Okay, let's get rid of some trees here. We're not going to need them. Now, where did I put the... okay, cattail crackers, grilled potatoes. We probably don't need that over here. Pine resin is fine. Oh, we have so many tapper shacks. My God. Yeah, I don't think we need this many. And I also don't think we need to be storing other food over here. So I'm going to turn this into packaged foods along with the grilled potatoes. They will eventually take care of all of that. Cattail crackers. Yeah, that's going to be packaged food. 100%. And bread. Same deal. That'll be kind of a long-term change here. Yeah, all these randomly spawning trees gotta go. Gotta go. This is a tree-free zone. Yeah, okay. So now we have all this space over here. Obviously, we can't really build too much because we don't have the metal for it quite yet. We got to get this a little bit more stable. Just a little bit. Export some. Oh, we have 176 scrap metal. All right. Well, that's progress, isn't it? So I guess what we'll do here, we can keep these guys going with our double platforms here. I was going to actually no. I was going to figure out what length I had to have for the bridges. These require 55 metal apiece, so while they are incredibly awesome looking, I don't really think we're going to be able to build too many of those. So we're going to have to be pretty deliberate about how we have stuff laid out going forward. Going to have to kind of plan in advance a little bit here. But I do think we can at the very least... I didn't need to build all these. Why am I doing this? I don't need to build all this at all. I keep doing this to myself every time. I think I did it like 3 times last episode. That's because I was going to figure out how long the bridges had to be and then put them in place. Obviously, I have not done that yet. 2 more metal blocks, and then we'll finally have this done. We can get rid of this guy once and for all. How do we have so many homeless beavers? Is that because I moved them all out of... Oh, I moved them out of the other district. That's what it was. But we just don't have the throughput of water and food in here to really even make it feasible for them to exist. I don't even have logs to build this stuff. Sheesh. Okay. So there's no power. That's not ideal. Alright, hurry up with this thing, man. Come on. How are we doing making stuff over here? Okay, we have scrap metal. Kind of. Yeah, we have enough. Okay, they're not at work because they're regular beavers. They're bio beavers. And what other stuff can we kind of pare down? Honestly, we probably don't even need this second level of our storage here. Yeah, we don't even fill this up at all. Cattail crackers. More cattail crackers. Alright, so we're going to turn this, instead of cattail crackers, it's going to be cattail flour. There we go. Yeah, we'll get rid of that real quick. It's cool, but we don't need it. Spatterdock, and this one's been filling up pretty fast, so we can turn this into just regular spatterdock. Oh, that's right. We were waiting on this to get emptied out so we could put more Lidos in. Well, I can put another one in. At least, if I can remember where to click for it. Oh, do I want to flip it around? I'm going to put 5 in, so probably not. I think I can fit 5 in. 4.5, maybe. Anyway, we clearly did not need this much spatterdock, so this will help our frame rate a little bit now that we have super optimized our food supply here. So that should help a tiny bit. I don't really want to get rid of this storage over here because it theoretically is actually useful. So we're going to probably leave that alone for a little bit. Do we have 14? Do you have a metal block? Anybody have a metal block? No? Nobody? Really? Not one? Not one of you has a block of metal to finally finish this. What a shame. Oh, what's that? Nope, you're going the other way. Alright. Yes, you were out of energy. That much is known. There's no logs at all in the district. What a shame. We're exporting, yeah, we should be exporting scrap metal so they can make more regular metal. Okay, this is finally done. Alright, alright, alright. Good. Good, good, good. Let's come over here. Send over to there. We're going to start with the logs. Get those logs going. Get those packaged foods. Get that water. There we go. We'll start with that for now. And see how that's going to work. Alright. So I want to see somebody come out of here with a whole bunch of stuff. Get something going here. They are slowly stocking up all of the supplies, so hopefully tomorrow in-game we'll be able to see this start to amend our situation over here. Because we can't even run the engine for the charging stations. We got these guys working here. That's all looking A-okay. Waiting is the hardest part overnight. I want so badly to go back to the 24-hour days, but that is not advisable, I've been told. So now that we have the metal taken care of for that, I believe they're still exporting all of it. I think, yeah, they're still exporting to this district, so we do have 50 here. We can theoretically start building some train tracks and stuff, if we so chose. But let's compare the economy of building these here. So it does look like it scales linearly from 2 onward. So you get 1 for a 2x1 bridge. Takes 25 metal blocks. Well, at least for metal it scales linearly. You add 1 to get to 3. It's another 10 blocks. Add 1 from there. It's 45. So there's really not an advantage to using smaller pieces in terms of economy. In fact, there's a disadvantage if you use the 1x1 pieces. So it would behoove us to use the 5x5s. Just have a lot of those, which would mean 10 spaces between towers here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we would have to have a thing there and a thing there. And then from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here and here. Then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could actually have this set up right like that, and I think that would work. I think that would work. So we'll go ahead and freeze during an autosave. We'll go ahead and build off of that presumption, which means we're going to have to very, very slowly. We'll just have 3 complete sets of 5x5s. So it'd be span of 10, span of 10, span of 10. Double tracked, of course, because you have to be double tracked. Are we actually hauling? Oh, yes, 23 logs. This is a thing of beauty. This is absolutely fantastic. Let's go. Give me that log storage. I need it. I need it almost as bad as I need to go up to turbo speed, but I can't because of frame rate. Like, I could, but nobody wants to watch a YouTube video where it's just choppy all the time. That's no fun. Not enjoyable. Now, eventually all this is going to be underwater, so I don't really care about having this path here. But for the time being, we're going to hold on to, well, at least part of this. Let it do its thing. Now, we do have to figure out where the train station's going to go. Yeah. Good station, because it's going to come out of the, well, I guess we could just do this. It's kind of boring, I guess. Yeah, if I put the station here, then I think I could put a, where's the waiting station? Yeah. I could just have this be a, yeah. We can put that there. We got different things we can start doing here. I think if I do that, I want to make sure I don't block anybody in, first off. So we'll build this in segments, but right here I will put a T intersection. The main train line will go like this and go onto the bridge clockwise or counterclockwise. And they'll have the option to go to the waiting track, which will then join it back up again like this. And then, yeah, that should work as intended here. So I think we'll probably want to start, we want to start building the track from this direction because it's going to have the scrap metal, but we're going to have to build the bridges starting from this direction, which is going to be interesting problem to solve. Because I guess we're going to have different sizes of bridges here. Yeah, a 3x and a 3x, and then a 2x and a 2x. I guess that works. Well, fortunately for us, this district now has plenty of logs. This is running. We got these guys all charging. Looking good, looking good. You gonna go get charged? No? Okay, you're dumb. That's fine. Not everyone can be smart. But now this is substantially improving in terms of speed. We should have, this district has one, count them, one metal block here. So I need now to come in here, get these trees out of here, and we need to build a train station on this side. Good station. Guess it probably doesn't really matter. I want to put a train yard. These also don't need to be really in a straight line either, but that's going to have to be, yeah, I got to put one of these in. So I guess this will end up being not a super amazing looking setup here. Yeah, look at all these guys with all that wood. Let's go. So I guess I'll put that there. This is going to end up being another T intersection. You don't have to have this connected on both sides, I've found out. Which is it's fine. So I think we're going to want to have this come out here. I want a waiting track for sure. Probably on the back side here. No, that's not going to fit there. So maybe I don't do that, or maybe I have another set of this right here. We'll do a waiting track right here in the middle, like we'd already done. There we go. Yeah, we'll let them get to what they got to get to. In time, it will all work out just fine. No storage space available for planks, really? Alright. That's, fine, I suppose. We'll let them do what they want to do. We got 9 working in here now. Efficient scrap metal. They got a full supply of all the supplies. A full supply of all the supplies. Wow, fantastic. You love to see a full supply of all the supplies. Okay. We should also, right about here, have storage. I think they can still get up here. It looks like it. We should have storage for all of these supplies that are coming in here. So let's see, they need explosives, gears, and treated planks. So that's going to be here. Treated planks. Oh, those have to... This is what's annoying about this. Okay, gears, explosives. Having the two different sizes, like if these were the same size, I feel like that would be so much better. But alas, it is not meant to be. I guess these will be for, stop it, these will be for treated planks, and then we'll have another one up here for logs. Yeah. That'll be for logs for the engine. And then we'll just have to put in our little doohickeys here. You know, very scientific term, that. Is that ugly? Absolutely. Do we care? No, not really. This will enable this area to be more or less self-sufficient, and the guys won't have to go too far to get anything. So theoretically this can run at maximum efficiency at all times, assuming the beavers don't have to really go anywhere to get anything. Just let them do their thing. Eventually that will all be more or less good to go. These guys are complaining they're hungry. They have food, so all they have to do is eat it. Alright, how are we doing over here in Smelterland? Alright, we're making some kind of progress, I guess. We can probably stop exporting metal blocks over here. Because I have 50. We're going to use those to build bridges. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop. Oh, did we already stop that? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll take those off here. Yeah. We could just get rid of the distribution post entirely, and we will once the trains come. But this is very useful. The 10x distribution post is extremely useful to have. To get a high volume of wood over there. Very, very useful indeed. So, with that being said, let's come over here and start building. I'll just set all these out. Oh, that actually doesn't care if there's something on the way? That does, for sure. Alright, so these were going to be 3s and 2s, I think it was. Looks like it, yep. And then these are going to be 2s and 2s. Or 3s and 1s. Huh, it would actually be cheaper to do a 3 and a 1 in terms of metal blocks than 2 2s. Huh, well, let's make sure I actually have to do that. Look at these guys go, man. Look at them go. They're going. They are definitely going. We're still waiting on, yeah, scrap metal, to absolutely nobody's surprise. Let's take another second to think about our track logic here. So we're going to have the trains come in. I think I've already decided they're going to come counterclockwise. Which, I guess it's just drive on the right. Well, sit on the left side of the inside of the car and drive on the right side of the road. I don't know. The terminology has kind of always been confusing how people denote that. But we'll have the trains come in this way into the station. And they leave, they can go to the waiting track, or they can come to the outer loop, which means this right here has to be that kind of a track. Which means that this has to be set like so, which means this has to be here. Okay, yeah, we can do that, which means we actually don't need these platforms, but I'm going to leave them for the purposes of constructing stuff. So this is going to be here, this is going to be here, which means we could actually have a bridge come out all the way to here, but we don't need to blow up land just for the express purpose of making a longer bridge, however cool that may be. I think we'll just go... I don't know, I kind of want to, though. You know what? What's that meme from a decade ago? YOLO? You only live once? You only blow up land to build a train bridge once, or hundreds of times in this playthrough. Well, we have a good time. Are these hanging lanterns? Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, and it's got flags for different stuff. That's actually a really cool touch. This is a nice mod. I don't remember who did it off the top of my head, but that looks nice. I like that model. Now, how are we looking over here? We got 10 guys. Doesn't seem like they're really doing anything, but they're bots, so what are they, They have all the resources, so... Oh, it's too full of scrap metal. So we got to get haulers to come get this scrap metal out of here. And they're sleeping. Okay. Well, I think I can bring the beavers back in here anyway. Let's set our minimums back up to 16. And we'll get this back filled up again. That should help a little bit. Start getting the scrap metal out of here so they can actually, you know, mine more. And then, see right here, I guess I'll let them have some more distribution post beavers so they can do their thing. Because they still haven't built... Well, because they're waiting for scrap metal, of course. So that's kind of the problem, is they have scrap metal coming in, but they send it all over here to be turned into the metal blocks. Which is unfortunate, because we need those. But we need them for the bridge so we can move more efficiently. We also need them to keep the bots going because we don't have enough bots. We only have 6 here. It's not like this district is really... Oh. Well, there's all our power. So we don't have enough beavers to do hauling, which is, I guess, really the only job that currently needs done here, because we don't have to cut anything, and the trains will drive themselves, and we don't need the trains to drive anyway because, well, you know, we're not sending anything out. All right, let's see, 16 days left in the drought. We are dry over here, but we have most of our storage filled, so I'm not really too tempted. All right, I'll tell you what, we're just gonna... We have so much already, we're just gonna delete all that. I don't really feel like waiting anymore. So let's see, how are we getting along here? Are we sending scrap metal out? No? Are we extracting it from this? Yes? Okay. We really, really need them to be better about removing the scrap metal. Because now it's full. And they can't really do too much here. I don't have storage for scrap metal. Oh, because they haven't built this yet. Because they're waiting on logs. We have 1,100 logs, so why can they not build this? They should be able to build this no problem. Or is the game just glitching now because all right, let's try placing another one. All right, build this immediately. Scrap metal. Oh, of course, I did that at the end of the day, so no one's going to come over and do anything. So I don't know why that wasn't working. That's very strange. But I think it's very clear we need 10 beavers working here in the hauling post, and eventually these need to be bots as well. These guys are going to wear out pretty soon. Because there's only 16 left, and this is 10 of them right here. Yeah, so we got to get this done. Okay, they're working on it. I don't know what the hang-up was on the other thing there. All right, let's put our pathway here. Of course, I need scrap metal to make trains. So maybe we don't do this yet. Yeah, because we don't want this to accidentally take all our scrap metal before we have a chance to actually, you know, use it. Do I need to blow this up 2 more times? No. Will I? Yes. Okay, so we're going to do that, which leads us to this thing again. To a 3 and 2. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to build the rest of the bridges before you ask. I just, we don't have enough metal yet, so it's going to be a very, very long process. It's going to be probably a little annoying to deal with here, at least for a little bit, but, well, we got to get them to come get all this scrap metal. Why is it taking them so long to build? Oh, okay, because there's literally only 2. Okay. So that's all done. Let's get that all taken care of here. So they should be going to extract the scrap metal and bring it back over here. And then eventually export. So we'll, yeah, here they come. Getting all that stuff. There's a lot of logs in this market here. So we probably don't need that many logs, to be completely honest with you. I will take, however, more beavers. Let's go up to 24. Get them in here, fill up all of these, well, some of these jobs. Build some housing. This is a pretty ugly district. It's also a huge oxymoron, pretty ugly. All right, let's just put that here. Give them something to build, so we can have well, literally any amount of beaver happiness here. Oh, they have 30 happiness. Wow, seriously? Oh, got 33 elsewhere. That's fine. Let's blow this up. We got right here. Can't see it. There we are. Looks like they built all of this track, which means we can very slowly start building out. So I think if I do, yep, I can put that there, that piece like that, and then another corner piece will look just fine. Oh, they already built it. Okay. So we're going to have to... Oh, no, I can still build that. That's fine. We'll put this piece in here. They can build that. Then I have to put the curved piece in there, and then a straight piece there. They're not going to be able to get back here. That's too bad. Well, we'll get it figured out. You got time. Not this episode. I am going to try. You heard it here first. You can ridicule me in the comments if this doesn't happen. I'm going to try to keep this video between an hour and an hour 15. Slowly weaning myself off of the hour-and-a-half videos every single day. So no, you guys have stuff to do that doesn't involve watching me play all the time. Try to be respectful of all of your time. And of mine. This kind of takes a lot of time to do all these, but it's fun. And that's why you do stuff, right? You do it because you enjoy it. And you want to enjoy the experience. They cannot take this scrap metal out of here fast enough. So it's almost like we need multiple hauling posts, honestly. I'm probably going to put another one here, but I can't without blocking everything in. So we have to make sure that all these train things are built first. And we're probably going to need more than 180 scrap metal, too, while we're at it. Or we could just have the builders, you know, actually build something. Trying to get food sent over here is proving to be a little difficult. Don't tell me I have distribution limits on for the food. Definitely do. Okay, let's turn that off. Turn that off. And then make sure we don't have a distribution limit here for scrap metal. Yeah, let's turn that off immediately. Alright, so this is the same as it was before. I guess they're just kind of slow. That's alright. Yeah, we got to get more metal pronto. These guys have 50 metal blocks. So why are they not building the steel bridge here? Can they just not get to anything? Or are they just busy? They're probably trying to build all this stuff still. How's that too far from a district, really? Something tells me that can't be. Oh. Oh, wow. How did I miss that? Okay. Alright, so that's... I didn't even know that was a problem. Well, now you know. So we're going to fix it with the power of ladders. We're going to just Go ahead and do one of these. Yeah, we'll do that right here. Now, I was wondering to myself, why haven't they finished that yet? It should not take that long. Well, that's what you get. Best laid plans go to waste, right? So that's going to be... That's going to be there. I guess we'll replace these stairs with another set of ladders. Wrong orientation. Move that to... There we go. Yeah, so that should allow them to get at all of this. Not that we really need it right now. But eventually, this is all going to be completely full. And we don't want it to be a big deal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn all of this into lower priority stuff because we should be focusing on other things. So let's lower that down. And probably all of this, honestly. Yeah, that should be fine. Get them to build all of this stuff. They already have their housing here. I'm going to go ahead... No, yeah, we're good. I'm going to go ahead and bump this up to 32. We can fully staff our builders' huts. We have 3 unemployed beavers, actually, which is good because guess what they can do? They can work here. And now we're down to just only 10. Only 10 bots. Only 10. So we got to get them to work pretty quickly here. Did we build this one yet? Okay. Put this piece in place. Put that piece in place as well, and so is this one. Then eventually we will very, very slowly and painstakingly connect everything. It's going to take a pretty good long while. Definitely not going to be today's episode, but we, at the very least, it did solve the problem of why is the distribution post so slow with the 10x distribution post. 10 times 10x? I don't know. I kind of like calling it 10x. I think that's fun. So, we have all the stuff to make all this. I don't know why they're, I deprioritized all the rest of that stuff, so they're not even making any of these platforms. They're just not really doing much. So what are all these guys in these? Okay, well, they're sleeping. Well, we're going to follow this guy. Let's see what he does all day at the builder's hut. Because they really should be doing more than they already are. Almost a morning. So yeah, I wish they'd go a little faster because we could have made a little bit more progress on the train stuff. But I digress. So he's going to go all the way down here. And he's going to... Oh, okay, they're coming down here to finish... Oh, these. Okay, I forgot these were in a priority here. Let's put this here. So, but they really should be building the rest of that first. I guess they're just that far behind, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. They cannot empty this fast enough for these 10 bots. Okay, now we're making progress. We're getting somewhere. Very, very slowly. Waiting on scrap metal. Yeah, color me surprised. All right, the rest of this is looking okay, I suppose. Just piece by piece, get everything put in place. I guess I could put this in too. That'll be fine there. Yeah, there we go. We'll go all the way around here. This, I think, is going to end up being... Oh, I can't change that until it's built anyway. We'll make that a block. Alright, what else have we been ignoring this whole time, first of all? We made... They still haven't... They can't even... Oh, the builders can't reach it. Really? They're gonna make me come in here and do this again, huh? Alright. I guess they aren't capable of doing anything now, are they? I've been sitting this whole time. I wish they could just kind of lean over here off the edge and do it. That would be much more convenient. But instead I have to have all this here. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, so they should be able... Yeah, they can get at all that now. That's too bad. We could have had this whole thing reconfigured and looking nice, ready to go. Oh well. No sense getting all bent out of shape about it. Put in our T-intersection here. And then, well, we don't have any bridges yet, so it's kind of pointless to go in there and have trains when you have nowhere for the trains to go. But we're making great progress with this. Slow progress, but great progress nonetheless. So this piece needs to be a T, and that piece needs to be a T. This piece needs to be a straight. Okay, that works. We'll just keep on doing this thing here. We're bringing all the scrap metal out. This is filling up. So I think what's going to happen is the mine and the hauling post are going to have to be bots, because there's that whole 8 hours during the night where absolutely nothing is being removed from the mine, so it can't actually run at the full capacity that it's able to. And why are they not connected? Can't obtain goods. Yeah, no surprise. We're working on... Oh, I don't have a path there. Okay, so that solves that problem. Alright, that's looking fine. We really need a lot more metal. In fact, we should probably be using the metal to make the bots, huh? Any of these have stuff stored here? Bot limbs? Okay, we have 10 of those. I'll just turn one of these back on. Because I think they can build one of these, maybe? No? Because they have all the equipment to build one. Chassis, heads, and limbs. I guess we're gonna have to just have one set of these on. They use so much metal is the problem. Okay, and I have in this district 3 bots. Alright, so we're gonna have to have do we have any food in this district, or do we export all of it? Yeah, okay, we have tons of water, but we don't have any food. Alright, okay, we'll just leave that alone for now, honestly. It's not that big of a deal, as long as the power plant can still run. Alright, so this rat's nest is pretty much done here. Just have to get our bridges built. They're doing their work over here. They're still waiting, I guess, on scrap metal. Man, they're just too fast. So that should be logs. I have underneath here, of course, treated planks. Will be used for this scrap metal. You know, maybe I should have another scrap metal storage here, because that's the export. I don't know. That's fine. This also isn't super efficient having them come down all the way. We probably should just have a path straight the way across here. No, I didn't want that. I guess we can just go ahead and have this go all the way across. Yeah, I swear. Click and drag will be the absolute death of me. Alright, so we're going to have that connect all the way across like so. Just like that. Give these guys something to do. Nope, nope, nope. I'm in the wrong perspective for this. There we go. All right, so that's going to be 3, so these will be 2. And not 2. How can I... Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Sheesh. All right, let this be a lesson, kids. Don't try to place a bunch of stuff down if you're not entirely sure of what tile you're clicking on. I did it again. Man. All right. That is not smart. That is definitely not how you do that. So let's now that we know which part of the map we're dealing with. There we go. That'll connect straight up and just go all the way across like this. And that shouldn't ever flood. Like to see that. Alright, so then we can have... I think I can even put in... Well, I'm not going to build them right now because they use metal blocks, but I think I could just have this go around the corner here. We'll put another pathway back behind here. That is too high because I once again did not follow my own advice. Alright. Pop this guy in here. Just have this connect like so. That's looking good. Making very small progress. Very small. But small progress is still progress. So let's see. We are making more bots again. Looks like it. So hopefully that will keep things alive even if we are using our scrap metal a little bit too quickly. We do have to have bots to keep this thing functioning. So now we can just kind of hope that they can move all the scrap metal out of here fast enough. Although I could put in another 10x distribution post, but as you might have guessed, that requires metal blocks, which I cannot use in this district unless I export them from the first one, and we're currently using those to build bots. So, yeah, it's it doesn't always work out. But at least we are making good progress with the rest of this stuff. Looks like I can connect, well, part of the path here. And by the time this gets wet again, they'll have all that finished. This will be eventually at some point finished. Not that big of a deal. I guess we don't need this one thing here. That doesn't really matter. They're still going there. Yeah, so I think this is probably a pretty good spot to stop for today. We are just a hair over an hour, about an hour and 4 minutes, thereabouts. But might not look like we did a ton, but we got a lot done. We further optimized a little bit of the storage here. Finally got this all set, ready to go. I know I said we're done, but I want to at least get this taken care of here. And then we can go bye-bye. So I got 4 and 4. I'm going to put these... I'm going to flip this. That one there and that one there. And then in the middle we can do something else. Maybe put some showers. Double showers. Why not? Just for decoration even. Alright, we'll get rid of that, and I guess we can replant our... probably should be replanting cattails in all honesty. Well, that's gonna be spatterdock anyway. I do think I'm going to unplant some of these spatterdocks here. We'll just go straight down the middle and make all of these into cattails eventually. But we'll come back to that next episode. As you can see, there's still tons of stuff that needs to be done a little bit better. But we are making progress, albeit slowly. We are getting some actual good stuff done here. And I think next episode we'll be able to actually get the rest of these constructed if we can keep, and that's a big if we can keep on track. On track, train puns. If we keep on track with our construction here, we'll be okay. And obviously the drought length is no longer the challenge here. I guess now our main problem is going to be metal, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. We're going to try eventually and get over here. It's probably going to end up being another district, but this would allow us to theoretically double our metal output, but just apart from having this guy there by himself. So that's going to be it. We got plenty of other stuff we could have done today, but I did want to make sure that we at least did something productive long term, and getting this a little bit more optimized here was definitely high on the list, as well as getting some of the train stuff going. But yeah, we got, put the HUD back on. Yeah, we got 11 days left in the drought. We didn't make a ton of time progress, only about 2 weeks in game, but we did get stuff done. And I know next episode's going to be fun. We'll have the last little bit of the drought. We might have a little bit of the temperate, depending on how we have our frame rate looking. I might be able to go to turbo speed. But as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just want to say hi, want to roast me, or write poems in the comments. We had somebody do that. That was cool. Yeah, just leave a comment. I read every single comment that's posted on here. I can't always respond, but I do read every single one, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop by, watch some Timberborn, say hi, and just take a little bit of time to relax, because you know it's important. We're all stressed out. We got stuff going on, but if you can spend a little bit of your time here not thinking about that stuff and just enjoying a really nice, fun game, or just put it on as background noise, that's fine. I know a lot of people do that too. I'm just glad you're here, and I can't wait until we get to do this again. We'll have Timberborn again, of course, Saturday, Sunday. Another episode of Kingdoms Reborn tomorrow, and some other fun stuff I have planned that if I can have the time to do it, we'll get that out as soon as we can. But yeah, that's it. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a fantastic time. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.